the governor in charge of millions of ballots. So I'm going to win Pennsylvania, but what's he going to do with these ballots? Where are they going? Who are they sending? Who's sending them back? Who's signing? They don't even have to have an authorized signature in Nevada. Do you know that? They don't have to have, you don't have to have an authorized signature on a ballot? No, they're trying to rig an election, and we can't let that happen. I hope you're all going to be poll watchers. I hope you are. Because with you people watching the polls, it's going to be pretty hard to cheat. I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be a cheater. They'll figure a way. No, they are. It's a very dangerous thing. It's a very dangerous thing, and I totally mean it, and I've been at it. And you see people, and by the way, it's not even politics, it's common sense. They said millions of ballots. People are getting ballots. People died, and they're getting ballots. They're sending them to dogs. You see that? Dogs got ballots. Everybody's getting ballots. Probably everybody but Republican are going to get the ballots, right? And they're unsolicited. So when you say, you know, solicited, because I like solicited better as a word than absentee. Absentee, nobody knows what the hell it's supposed to represent. It's not really a good definition. One is solicited, where you ask, you solicit the ballot, you want it, you sign papers, they send it to you, you send it back, it's okay. It's good. But unsolicited, where they take millions of ballots. So what happens? I happen to think the postal people are great. But what happens if one of the post guys, before he gives the ballots, he takes a whole handful and hands them to some Democrat political operative, right? And so he hands him 1,000 ballots, and the guy doesn't even have to, you don't have to have verification in Nevada. Now, here's the good news. We're in front of a court, and hopefully the court's going to rule, because this is the greatest scam. This is the greatest scam in the history of presidential politics. These people they've gone crazy. Biden and his party of liberal hypocrites want to lock law-abiding Americans in their homes, which is what they're doing. And they want to keep them out of church. They really do. They're fighting God, they're fighting guns, and they're fighting oil. Think of it. I don't think they'll do too well in Texas. Did you see what they said? We think the race will be quite close in Texas, but the president has an edge. Listen, I'm in favor of oil and energy. I'm in favor of religion and God, okay? And I'm in favor of our great Second Amendment guns. So he's against our Second Amendment. Okay, you know who he put in charge? Beto. Beto. Or as he says, is Beto. Beto. So when Beto was legit, and then Ted Cruz beat him, and Ted did a very good job, I tell you. He did a great job. So, but Beto went totally south. He's gone crazy. So he now is a big gun guy. He wants to take guns away from everybody. So who did Biden put in charge? Beto. Remember, Beto was interviewed in some magazine, a third-rate magazine, most of them are. But remember, and Beto said, this was at the beginning, before he got beat to hell. I said, he thought this was easy, didn't he? But remember when Beto said, I was born for this. As soon as I hear somebody's born for running for president, I said, he's out. That's the end of him. Nobody's born for this. This is tough stuff. I had a great life. I'll tell you, my life was so beautiful. What the hell did I do this for? But you know what? You know what? We are doing things that nobody's ever done before. And I say it all the time, and that's what makes me happy. We're dealing with very sick and very bad and evil people. But I'll tell you, no administration in 3.5 years, no administration has done what we've done in the first 3.5 years.